Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and this is the finale of the Experimotors series. I know we have a lot of cars that we haven't opened yet, and opening one car a day just doesn't do it. So we're gonna open up all the Experimotors cars I currently have in a bag, and after opening all of them, we're gonna rank them from my favorite to my least favorite. And if you guys want to butt in and let me know what you guys think, comment her down below. So let's get right to it. So as some of you guys already know, we have opened up this money clip, which was called the clip rod. We opened up the T-Rex. We opened up the slide kick, the flipping fast, and the more mustache. So we opened up these already in their own separate videos, and we're just gonna wrap everything together because we have so many Experimotors cars that we have to get through, and one car a day is just not gonna do it. So let's get right into these. This is probably one of my most recent acquisitions. We have the Decidedly Go. It's a Magic 8-ball car. I actually was looking for this for a while, could not find it, so I'm really glad I found it. And yeah, let's get right into opening it. I'm not really sure, like clean, and we didn't even have to try. I know these were sought out for a little bit. I don't know what the value is of it. Like I said, I don't really I don't buy to collect. I buy it to open and just to have in my collection. If I want to sell them down the line, maybe. But this is the first one. So apparently you roll it and it decides something. That's really what the car does. And you can't really read it much in the camera. So let's say, am I making a big mistake by opening some of the Experimotors cars? And we turn it, we read it. Answer is no. Okay. So that basically answers that question. So the $1,000,000 question is if I'm making a big mistake, and thank God I'm not. The car said so. So we are good with that one. I really like this car. I feel like it's a really fun concept that it has. And the next car that we're opening is the Brick Motor. The Brick Motor is really cool. I actually already have one of these that I bought in Mexico, but it's just like this part of the car. It's not really anything else. I think whoever bought it had taken it apart. So this is I'm really excited about. I just got back from a trip, so I'm still trying to get my mojo back. Brick Motor. It looks really cool. I do have a couple of Lego toys that I hope fit. I know it says Mega Blocks, but I think this would be really cool to put some of my Lego Batman toys on it. This is so cool. Did I break this? Is it on a certain way? Exactly, yeah. So I guess you can put like the figure here. You can actually take this off too. Take the whole car apart. It's just those two things, and you can actually just put figures here. I think that's a really cool concept too. I can't really lie. I think it's really nice. So nothing special with the crate racer. I think when you drive, this part just moves back and left and right. So we're gonna go 3 for 3 in opening cars. We'll take it. We'll take it. We don't normally get things like that. And look, this isn't even like too in the way. So the crate racer. That's all it is. This one has a special feature, which is just that. Unlike this one, that really didn't have much to it, this one does. So I'll gladly I'll run with it. This was really cool. So I was already opening this. The skull shaker. It does the same thing as a crate racer. It just shakes back and forth. I don't know if you can tell, but right here. It gives a life to all these new cars, all these other cars that normally get overlooked. So I think it's pretty cool. This one, I might have gotten a faulty car, because this one's not really moving like that. Unless it's just shaking it. I guess when you turn, it leans. I don't know. It's probably one of my least favorite ones. Yeah, this is not really so cool, but I didn't have it, so I needed to add it to my collection. So we're gonna put that there. Let's get on to the next one, which is the Speed Driver. I also bought this at an airport thinking that I wasn't gonna find it, and it turns out they're everywhere. So that was another mistake on my end. I should not buy any more cars from the airport. So the cool thing about this car is that it can hold kind of like a drill, the drill tip here, and this is like a little wrench, and apparently you can also put it in here. and you can kind of use like a screwdriver, I guess. You put the drill tip and then just use this as it. I believe these things can kind of hold things in place. I might be wrong. I think this is cool. It's like a multi-use kind of car. I think it's really awesome. So this is a really cool. I think this is actually one of my favorite kind of concepts for the Experimotor series, honestly, because it's something completely different. Using a car as a tool, I think that's pretty lit. This is the Gotta Go. I think this is really funny because it's a toilet. It's just funny. I think I do have another one of these, but this is probably the cooler colorway. So we open it. Clean. I think we've gotten pretty much most, if not all, clean ones. So, and it's ironic that we use the word clean for this one because it's a toilet. So this is really it. Just lifts. It just lifts it like as if it were an actual toilet. Nothing else to it, but I think it's a pretty cute car. So that one's definitely pretty cool to open. Now there's a couple of cars here that I have that I kind of do not want to open, and I might open one of them. One of them is the Hot Wheels Braille Racer in all white. The other one is the Braille Racer, again, the twin mill, but in a different color. And I also have the 2025 Carbonator, which I know is part of Experimotors. And I also have the 2021 Carbonator, which is from a long time ago. So I think I'm gonna keep the 2025 one closed because this one is for the current year and I kind of want to keep this like that. So I'll be opening the 2021 one on camera. This one I was supposed to open last year before I went on a hiatus, so I'm glad I'm able to open it this time around. And I'm gonna keep this one closed, just because I don't know why I want to keep it closed. I just feel like I want to keep it closed. So I'll be opening this one up. Now if I made a big mistake, I have to figure it out on my own. So first one we're opening is a twin mill. I know it's a classic car, and look, another clean open. I don't know what's going on, but we're doing something right. Another clean open with the twin mill, and the Braille feeling is all over the car. I really like it. I know this is, I think, for some sort of awareness. They basically tell you what it says on each side. So according to the card, on this side of the car it says twin over here, and on this side it says mill. So twin mill. It's pretty cool. I do not know how to read Braille, so it sucks that all it is just dots to me, but it would be really cool to read it. And this is a really nice way to translate it to those who don't, who can't see. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Like I said, it's been a long week. So we're off to the last Experimotors card that I have here, and this one is a Carbonator from 2021. I bought this at a little mom and pop shop for $3. Don't know if that's what it's worth, but let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of don't want to open it, but let's do it. It's okay. If we find it for $3, we'll find it for more. And look, this is the first one that we don't open all the way right. We open from here. Can we still save it? Hold on. I think we can still save it. Yeah, we still saved it. So this is one of my favorite kind of cars because this is a bottle opener. I love the design of this car. I think it's so cool. I should put this in my cabinet and just, if anyone needs a bottle open, just pop it right open. But I already have that on my keys, so I kind of don't need it on the car. But this is probably one of my favorite kind of cars that I have for Experimotors. So I want to put this on the side. These two are the ones that I didn't end up opening. I'm gonna keep these saved, and we'll see what I end up doing with these. I'll probably keep them, if I'm being honest, keep them sealed. So now we're gonna just do a quick review of all the cars. The Flippin' Fast, the Mustache, the Slide Kick, the Brick and Motor, the Gotta Go, the Crate Shaker. I believe this is the Skull Shaker, Clip Rod, I forgot what this one was called, and it's crazy because one of my favorite ones. Give me a second while I look for its case around here, unless I lost it already. There's no way I actually lost the case for it. Is it this one? No, that's a skull. That's a skull shaker, twin mill, brick and motor, speed driver. It's a speed driver. The T-Rex transport, the twin mill, the decidedly go, and the carbonator. So these are basically all the cars I have for Experimotors. I think it's a pretty decent collection. Now, which one is my favorite? As you guys already know, is this one. But I'm gonna rank them right over here. So give me 1 second while we set this up. So I'm holding the camera now, and I think I'm gonna divide it into favorite, kind of okay, not really a fan of. And actually, we're probably gonna open one of these rigs as well, because I said that we're gonna open up rigs every time we reach the finale of a certain type of, I guess, series. So favorite, okay, least favorite. So in my least favorite, which I think is the easiest one to put, is a T-Rex transport and the, where is it? The skull shaker. That one really didn't do much for me. All it was a car that has a skull on it. And I already don't like people or anything, any people type of things on in my cars. So that is there for sure. Probably like the lower half. I would not buy this car. That's just the preference. I will also add the crate shaker because although it's a nice car, it doesn't really do much for me, and doesn't really do much in general. So I'm gonna leave that there. Another one that I'll probably put there is the twin mill, but not necessarily on the lower side of it. I like the car, I really do. It's just it's a car with Braille on it, and it's really cool, but also nothing too crazy. And I'll probably put the gotta go there as well. Not because I don't like it, it's because all it is shit like a toilet. That's honestly it. In my kind of okay favorites, I will put the slide kick, because I feel like it would be one, a very fast car, and two, just because it's a little sidecar. And I grew up watching YouTube videos where a sidecar meant a big deal, was a big deal. I'll also put the brick and motor there as well, because it's like it's kind of to Legos, and I've always loved Legos, and or Lego, I think it's plural. And I think it's just a nice car. It's a really cute car. I can put my Lego Batman figures on it, and yeah, so that's really it. And another one that I would put there would be the mustache. Honestly, just because it's a car that you can kind of make look like a mustache. It's a funny bit. It's not my favorite, so that's why I'm putting it in the middle. And I believe on, yeah, it was kind of hard to decide, but the last car I'll put there is the Flippin' Fast. I honestly really like the whole concept of the car, that you can flip it and it'll still drive one way or another. But I don't know. As much as I like the car, I feel like it just doesn't do it for me to be put on the top rating. So yeah, that's why I'm leaving it there. Now we get onto the main one. My favorites for sure are the clip rod. The clip rod, you can hold money. I have fake money that I got at a show, and I put it between the car, and it looked absolutely cool. The speed driver. It's a tool. Like, you can use it as a tool, and I think that's why I like it so much. I'm not necessarily old. I'm not doing a lot of home maintenance, but I think it's just a cool concept to have. You know, the fact that you can put something here, use that as a wrench. It can hold one of your drill tips over there. And I have a feeling that these two things can also do something. Yeah, like I think that's pretty cool. Decidedly go, of course, because it is a Magic 8 Ball, and I've always loved the Magic 8 Balls. As annoying as they were, I've always loved them. So that's why I'm putting the Magic 8 Ball there. And of course, the carbonator. Because why wouldn't I want to have a Hot Wheels in my kitchen to open up whatever bottle I'm trying to open? I think this is really cool. So yeah, so that is the overall ranking that I have for my cars. Nothing crazy special, but the most special. So yeah, that's my ranking. yeah, so I am going to open one of these rigs. Man, this is actually very difficult, but I think I'm going to open this one because that's where all the best cars were, all here. So let's open this rig, this track fleet, and see how it looks. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so this is the first rig that we're gonna end up opening. I haven't opened up a rig in a long time, so I'm very excited to open up, or not a rig, a hauler, or a fleet, whatever. It's a speed hauler. So let's get into it. I've only opened one, really, or two at the very most in the past. Clean cut, very clean cut. I love the fact that we got that. And here we go. That is the speed hauler. And I know you're supposed to, yeah, you're supposed to be able to put a car in here. You can actually open the top of the hauler. That is really cool. Huge fan of it. On the side, it does say Robo Beast. Now, I don't have anything that's Robo Beast related besides the T-Rex transporter. So let's see if this transporter fits in the speed hauler. I'm afraid it might not. Nope. So it's a bit too high of a car. So it can really only just fit the low cars. So we'll honor it. The twin mill. We'll try to put the twin mill in the car, in the hauler, and it works. We close it. Can't see it from there. We could see it from there. So yeah, speed hauler. This is so cool. That's what it is. And if you want, let's say you're driving on the highway and you want to take a look at the car, oops. But you get the deal. You can watch it from one side, or you might be able to watch it from both. Why isn't this opening? There you go. That is the speed hauler with the Experimotors cars, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, honestly, for all the Experimotor cars that we've had. And I have so many lined up, so we'll see which ones we do next. But this is what we have for now. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you to Hot Wheels for honestly making some pretty dope cars. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.